Sandites versus your Union Lady Redhawks. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand as you are able and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now the starting lineups for tonight's matchup. First, for the Lady Sandites. Number 0, Sophia Hart. Number 4, Ashley Feigenbaum. Number 5, Avery Miller. Number 6, Bella James. Number 10, Ava Watts. Number 13, Evan Morrow. Number 14, Allie Wright. Number 16, Lauren Foster. Number 19, Carson Sargent. Number 22, Melissa Cunningham. And number 24, Katie Webb. And now, the starting lineup for your Union Lady Redhawks. Number 0, Riley Bartmus. Number 10, Kari Carreno. Number 2, Savannah Green. Number 11, Andrea Rivera. Number 5, Elena Trevino. Number 14, Ava Coates. Number 21, Haley Green. Number 3, Berkeley Cornegay. Number 25, Kennedy Alexander. Number 20, Gracie Holmes. And number 4, Sophia Trevino. The Lady Sandites are coached by head coach Francisco Chavez. His assistant coaches are Blake Boyles and Luke Jeffus. Your Union Lady Redhawks are coached by head coach Jamie Rozelle. Her assistants are Matt Howe, Tori Peterson, Morgan Wilson, and Haley Van Fossen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to UnionSportsNetwork.com, and we're live at the U, and it is homecoming night here. And what a great night for some high school soccer. The Lady Redhawks have the Lady Sandites in from Sand Springs, and looking to be a good night for the Union Lady Redhawks. Starting tonight for them, in goal, Riley Bartmus. Number 0, number 10, Kari Carino. Number 2, Savannah Green. Number 11, Andrea Rivera. Number 5, Elena Trevino. Number 14, Ava Coates. Number 21, Haley Green. Number 3, Berkeley Cornegay. And number 25, Kennedy Alexander. Number 20 will be Gracie Holmes. And number 4, Sophie Trevino. And Union is still without Danae Hobson, still without Carly Meyer, and 2 that really big spokes in the wheel that continue to help them. And so we'll continue to see how Union continues to get off and running on the right foot. Someone to watch up front is number 21, Haley Green, and so you definitely want to pay attention. She is something special to watch, a young lady that seems to stay very poised on the ball, very calm in the box, and definitely knows how to find the back of the net. And if Sand Springs does not identify that quickly, it could be a long, long night for Sand Springs. The last game, she had a hat trick in the first 9 minutes, so definitely somebody you want to know where she's at all times. But if you pay too much attention to her, Lady Redhawks, they've got weapons everywhere in the midfield, on the opposite side with Savannah, and you definitely just don't want to fall asleep. Elena Trevino is lightning in a bottle on the ball and really able to push it up. Ava Coates holds the middle so well as that CDM, and so and then you got Kari Carino anchoring that back line. So Riley Bartmus typically does not see a lot of work. So we'll see how that works tonight. It is another windy night here at the U, and it is completely just whipping everywhere. And so as you can look there on your screen, and as that wind is just gusting, that ball is going to be moving. We'll be interested to see how that plays. Union is in their home dark with the red accent going right to left on your computer screen, tablet or iPhone, and Sand Springs in their away white with black shorts going left to right. So Union's going to have the wind here in the first half, and Sand Springs got the kickoff. Thanks again for joining us here tonight on UnionSportsNetwork.com, and thank you to our girls' main sponsor, that is Matt McCoy and State Farm. Thank you to Matt for making Union soccer what it is and continuing to support the Lady Redhawks every chance as they continue to make their run toward the 6A state title. Going to be a throw-in now for the Lady Sandites as they trade back and forth. Andrea Rivera wins that, kicks it up. Haley Green on the ball. She gets pushed off of it. Nice job by Sand Springs. Nice job by Elena Trevino. Oh, and that's just going to take off. And that right there is what we're talking about with the wind. And Sophie just hit that, and boom, it was gone. So it looks like Coach Roselle tonight has moved Sophie Trevino into the CDM, moved Ava Coates and Gracie Holmes more into the 8 and the 10. So we'll see how that continues to. Gracie Holmes has been a great just engine that never stops moving around the pitch all night long. She's number 20, always getting on the ball. Elena Trevino tonight starting up at left wing, so lots of speed up there. And then always number 21, Haley Green. Can't talk enough about number 25 also, Kennedy Alexander. She has come off the bench in all the early games this season. Then Carly Meyer going down at Edmond North, and she has just been rock solid being in the back line helping. So kudos to her just for how she's been playing. Berkeley Cornegay on that. Kennedy on that. Well, Aaron pass. She's going to track that down pretty easy. Nice job by Sand Springs to get by. And that's just not going to have enough with the wind the way it is tonight. That is going to cross at the half line. Here in the early going, very impressive for Sand Springs to continue to win as many balls as they are right off of the get-go. They are getting through the Lady Redhawks winning tackles on those 50-50s. We'll see if that continues. That could continue to look and create some havoc there for the Lady Redhawks if that does not change. Good shoulder tackle there. They knock the ball out, get the help back and regroup. Also want to say thank you to our sponsors, Hideaway Pizza and AAA Insurance with Mike Thiessen and the Ellis Real Estate team at Keller Williams. Next time you're looking to buy or sell a house, check out Tracy Ellis and his team at Keller Williams. Come through, the goalie comes out, picks that up. Pretty good punt into the wind, and Gracie Holmes had her head turned and knocks that out of bounds. Thank you again for joining us tonight here on UnionSportsNetwork.com. You can make sure you stick around after tonight's game. The men kick off at 8 o'clock, and we'll have homecoming in between to crown the king and queen of the soccer court. Definitely don't want to miss that. Good job by Kendi Alexander to push forward and win that ball. Andre Rivera tried to get that straight through. No call. Elena Trevino just mulled over. That's going to be out on Rivera. Goal kick. That goal kick's brought to you tonight by Air Hygiene. Thank you for your proud support of Union Soccer. Short kick. Ava Coates plays it back, finds Kari Carino. Here in the early going, Union has gotten into a kickball game, and definitely not what Coach Rosario or Coach Howell would like to see. Challenge for the ball. Punch it out wide. Didn't go wide with the wind. And men in blue going to call that. I want to say thank you to our Blue Man group that's out there tonight calling the game. You can see right there, that's how strong that wind is. She puts the ball down and just takes off. Kari with a big leg on her. And Sand Springs kicks that out. She didn't want any part of Elena Trevino chasing after her. Still going to be Union throw-in. Coming up on 33 minutes to play here in the first half. Oh, and Savannah Green just let that go off of her. Off the Sandites. And it's going to be a Red Hawk throw-in. So Savannah Green over on the corner. She puts a nice ball in. Union crowding the keeper. Crashing that 6-yard ball box. She puts it back in. That's going to end up being another corner kick. That corner kick's brought to you by Performer One Solutions. Thank you to Matt Moritor for his proud support of Union Soccer. Also want to say thank you to Kirkpatrick Auto Sales. Next time you're looking for a new ride, check out the group down at Kirkpatrick Auto Sales. And that goes in. And it looks like that might have been Ava Coates, number 14. So Ava Coates.
By number 14, Ava Coates.
Ava Coates has had one spectacular season. Been very quiet. We don't say her name a lot, but she is a continued workhorse that just gets it done week in, week out, doing the things that has to be done. So congratulations to her on that goal. Back to Rivera. Hits it up to Green. Green stays on it. Back to Coates. Nice job by Lady Sandites. Little weave in the crowd there. Kennedy Alexander back to Kari Carino. She's going to let it go. Can Berkeley get to it? And no, she cannot. Good little dummy ball that come through from Kari all the way to Savannah, who looked like she was going to take it and just let it go. Berkeley didn't see it in time, and the wind takes it out of bounds. Little step over, confused everybody there, and that's just going to be played up to. Good job there by Berkeley to get to that ball. Good job by Gracie Holmes to slow that down and change the. Here we go, back to Haley Green, Elena Trevino. Here in the early going, been very impressed with how much Sand Springs continues to win those 50-50 balls and get through. Nice punt there. Good job there by Elena Trevino, and that's going to run out. Sand Springs doing a good job in the midfield, but really bogging down when he hits up into that front of that they have. Just trying to get the ball into some space and try to let one of their forwards run into it. Too much speed with Kennedy and Kari back there. Another corner kick here for Union. Third one so far. Little short corner. She can play that back down. Push it over. Good job of defending there by Sand Springs. Kennedy punches that out and lets everybody get back and reset. Good defensive. Sand Springs leave it, and they're going to let everybody get back. Sophie Trevino just staying on. Oh, and they're going to call that. So Sand Springs with a free kick here. Coming up on 28 minutes to play. If you're just joining us, Union up 1-0 on a goal by Ava Coates off a corner kick. Union has not identified the Lady Sandite down here on the left. Elena Trevino started to go over. Imagine we're just going to see this ball played down into the corner with a cross coming across. There it comes. Union decided not to mark her, and well, when you got speed with Elena Trevino like that, you can get away with that. Corner kick for Sand Springs. Good defense there by Elena. Sand Springs. Not a lot of movement there. Ball's played up, played all the way over. They're going to call that for Union. Sand Springs got a lot of fans here tonight. Very active electricity down there in the parent section. Haley Green with a great turn. Good job there getting through. Good job from Kari to read that. Punches back. Oh, and Kari let one get away from her right there. Oh, good job by Andrea. That's going to go all the way out. Cannot talk enough about how strong that wind is tonight. Anything going in that direction toward the north is just going to take off. Goal kick for Sand Springs. Off of Berkeley. Sand Springs throw in. She's going to be right about midfield. Oh, Savannah tried to save that. Sand Springs with another throw in. And now Union. So Berkeley's going to throw this in. Just past 25 minutes to play here in the first half. Union up 1-0 on a goal by Ava Coates. Haley tried to win that and just kick it over. Union's got every single player on one side of the field. Plays it all the way back to Carino. Back over to Kennedy. Up to Gracie Holmes. Back to Berkeley. Back to Kennedy. She's going to go all the way, but no, she's going to turn it. Back to Berkeley. There's Savannah. No, excuse me. Elena. Good passing sequence right there. Just so strong. I think Elena or Sophie knew it when she hit it. That was just going to have too much roll on it. It's going to be a throw in deep in their own end. I want to say thank you for watching tonight on UnionSportsNetwork.com. I'm Brandon McCombs, and it is my honor to be here to bring you the action live. Thank you to our producer, Andy Irwin, our cameraman, Cody, as he is up on the roof braving the elements tonight, bringing you those great shots you're getting. Find a friend, find a family member, find your neighbor next door, text them Call them, let them know they can catch some great soccer tonight here on UnionSportsNetwork.com. Good header over the top there. He's going to call that back. Kari Carino's going to be on this. She's going to throw this into the box. See if she can curl it around to the back post. See if Union can run onto it and knock it in. That's exactly what she did. Boom. And right there, that's her second goal of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Ava Coates with a toe poke off a great stop by Haley Green. And what a free kick by Kari Carino. And tonight, Ava Coates is, she started to do a little cartwheel, and she kind of stopped. Yeah, that looked like something I might try. Union now up 2-0, 22 minutes in. They're going to call that back right there. Well, here on UnionSportsNetwork.com, your Union Lady Redhawks are up 2-0. When you log on to UnionSportsNetwork.com, you can catch baseball. You can catch softball. During the winter sports, you can catch basketball. You can catch wrestling. And here in the spring, you can also catch men and women's soccer. Catch a baseball game and catch Jim Dalfit on the call. And if you happen to make it out to one of our new found teams in Tulsa called the Oilers playing arena football, you can also hear Jim there. And great to have him on the mic there, pumping up the crowd and getting everybody ready for some arena football. Sophie Trevino turns it. Savannah did move on that one. She kind of just got caught standing still. Coming up on 21 minutes to play. Again, we want to say thank you to Matt McCoy and State Farm for their proud sponsorship of Union Ladies Soccer. A good shot by Sand Springs, and Riley Bartness had to be there to pick that one up. Big kick, and there goes Haley Green. This is going to create a problem. Oh, and she got it up too high. Again, Lady Sandykes running through everything. Oh, good job there by Andrea. Good job by Kari. Lady Sandykes very disciplined, trying to find something. The deepest passing sequence they've had the whole night. That's going to be a foul. And they're going to call that, from the coach of Sand Springs, I like that foul. You just don't want to get Elena Trevino out in the open field and let her go. Her speed is unmatchable. Kari Carino now on the ball right a bit midfield. Plays a big one up, and that's going to go all the way over. Kind of a tough spot for a free kick. Sandykes goalie Done well getting on the ball for a punt. Gracie's trying to get to it, and it's going to be out. Goal kick. This goal kick brought to you by Air Hygiene. Going to be a sub for the Lady Redhawks. Cynthia Solis coming in. Elena Trevino is going to go to the... And Ava Coates comes out scoring 2 goals here in the first 22 minutes of the game. Cynthia Solis goes to left wing, and Elena Trevino to center mid. And all this was just making her presence known. And a good job of just running into her and pushing her off the ball. Sand Springs. So Union with their first sub, 22 minutes in. Cynthia Solis, number 17. Oh, she let it run instead of getting a touch on it. You know, you wish she was wishing she probably had that one back. Andrea back up. Doing a good job tonight keeping a body on her. And as we stated at the very beginning, the last game, Haley had a hat trick in the first 9 minutes. And Union went on to beat Choctaw 10-0. So tonight they have definitely accounted for her, and she has not touched the ball without getting hip checked, shoulder checked. There's Kennedy on that. She's going to punch that back in. Oh, Cynthia could not control that. Oh, she kept it in. Good job by Cynthia. She tried to find Haley. Good job by Andrea. She finds Haley. Midfield is a good battle. Union winning the front line, though, in the back line competition right now. And Kari just dribbles that out of bounds. Big smile on her face. Sand Springs at midfield. Be a big throw in. Good job by Kennedy. Friends, you're watching at home, and Kennedy Alexander, she is a freshman, and she is making a huge impact. She is going to be something special to watch for years to come. Haley Green is a sophomore. Union going to have a bright future here on the ladies' side. Looking very, very sharp. Gracie Holmes is also a freshman. Sophie Trevino is a freshman. So Union starting 3 freshmen tonight. And then you got Haley Green and Berkeley Cornegay that are sophomores. Ava Coates is a sophomore. Andrea Rivera, Elena Trevino, both juniors. So looking very, very good for Union. 13:50 to play here, and Sand Springs going to have a punt. Goalie's moving everybody out. Good job. Nice win on the header by Elena. Gracie Holmes. Plays it up. Good job by Kari Carino. Kari already committed to Wyoming to play soccer next year and continue her career and get an education. Oh, just too much. It's going to be a goal kick for Sand Springs. 12:50 to play here in the first half. Union up 2-0 and 2 goals by Ava Coates. I want to say thank you to our sponsor, Matt McCoy and State Farm Insurance. Looking for some home, auto, life? Check out the folks at State Farm. Ask for Matt McCoy. Lena punches that down over to Cynthia Solis, and that's going to run all the way out. Also want to say tonight, thank you to Hideaway Pizza. If you're here live at the U, you can hit the concession stand, pick up a pie. If you're at home, call one in, pick it up in between games. It'd be a great dinner. Let them know you heard about it here on UnionSportsNetwork.com. Kind of like the Maui Maui, if you ask my recommendation. Nothing like a little pineapple mandarin oranges.
They're not serving that.
No, not here today. Yeah, if you're live here at the U, you get a little cheese. You get a little pepperoni or maybe some sausage. Good ball there by Sand Springs. When they make a push, they just got no numbers up top. Nothing to go with it. It's typically 1 to 3 on about 5 or 6 for the Lady Redhawks. And knocked out of bounds again. That's going to be a throw-in for Sand Springs coming up on 11 minutes to play. And you're watching on UnionSportsNetwork.com. Thanks for joining us. Send a text, send a call, let your friends, your family, your neighbors know. It's a great place to catch some high school soccer here tonight. Sand Springs is at the U, and it's a good game. Union up right now, but it is continuing to be a good fight tonight. They're not running away with anything. Oh, nice turn by Haley Green. She's found some open space. Going to be dangerous down in the corner. Plays it back and knocks it out. It's going to be a throw-in. In between games tonight, we'll have the homecoming court. Looks like Taya Benedict is checking in, number 8. Back to Berkeley. Heavy touch. Plays it all the way back. Taya plays it back to Kari. Union starting to spread them out. Cynthia tracks that down into the corner. She'll pull it back. Sand Springs tries to clear. Nice play there by the Lady Redhawks. Get around the corner. Nice collision out there on the side. And it's going to be a corner kick, and here comes Savannah Green. Union already scored on one of these. They've scored on 2 free kicks tonight. One from a corner, one from about 40 out. Ava Coates on the end of both of them. And that's going to be another corner kick. So they'll swap from one side of the field to the other. Savannah getting her exercise from one corner flag to the next. 8 minutes to play. First half, Union up 2-0. Savannah with a short corner. She lets it go. Nice play. Just cleared at the last second. Good job by Andrea. And Haley with a little chip shot with the goalie picks it up pretty easily. Good job by Taya. Cynthia says thank you. Boom! Shakalaka, and Haley Green found some space at the top of the 18, and she jams it in the back of the corner of the net, and that makes it 3-0.
Union goal scored by Haley Green.
One thing Sand Springs does not want to let happen is let Haley start to get the flow of the game. They've done such a good job of chipping on her all night long, making sure somebody's always getting a body. She got a little bit of – was able to get her body turned toward the goal, get a couple good touches, and she just buries that from the top of the 18. Nice goal from Haley Green. Union with a clearance there, and so we tick down inside 7 minutes. Your Union Lady Redhawks up now 3-0. Very important with the win that they had some type of cushion. This win tonight is going to be an extra player with whoever has it. And Sand Springs clears that one out. That ball jumps into the stands. You talk to them and see if when the ball goes in the stands, if the fans can keep it. Back over. Good job by Elena. She kicks that up. Sophia does all the way to the goal. Thanks for joining us again here on UnionSportsNetwork.com. I'm Brandon, and we are live at the U, and your Union Lady Redhawks up 3-0. Pair of goals by Ava Coates and one by Haley Green. And that is the tally right now with 5:45 to play. And they've got a punt here, Sand Springs. And that is not going anywhere with a win like that tonight. Wind gusts right now have got to be going over 30 miles an hour. Our building is... It is not an earthquake, ladies and gentlemen, just the wind. Probably the best move the goalie's made all day. Just to drop it for a defender and play out of the back. Cynthia picks that one up. Drops it down. Oh, they tore her down and no call. Nice job there by Sand Springs. Oh, there's nobody there. And that's what we were talking about earlier. They're attacking with 3, and they're defending with 6. And just too many Lady Redhawks. .412 to play, and the wind is howling. It is just gusting so strong right now. No one's going to catch that ball. So Sand Springs makes a sub. Clock continues to run, 3:50. Thank you again to AAA Insurance, Mike Thiessen. Thank you to the Ellis Real Estate team at Keller Williams. Thank you to the Main family and Performer One Solutions with Matt Moritor. Kirkpatrick Auto Sales, Air Hygiene, Julie Goodrow Photography, and the official pregame meal of the boys is Mexico Lindo's. So I want to say thank you to all of them and Matt McCoy at State Farm for making Union Soccer what it is, being great sponsors and supporting the men and the women's programs this year. Ball over the top, and Vanna challenged for it. Misjudged. Bounces up, and the goalie grabs that. That's going to be out of bounds right at the 3-minute mark. Still got time to grab the kiddos, throw them in the car, and drive down here, catch the second half, catch the boys' game, catch the halftime or the in-between game festivities with homecoming, as the king and queen will be crowned for the soccer court. It's always an exciting time. Plays the ball up. Good job by Elena Trevino. Good ball in. Berkeley wanted a piece of that one, and it's coming back for Taya. She tried to get it off and just a bit outside. 1:50 to play here in the first half, in your Union Lady Redhawks up 3-0 on a pair of goals by Ava Coates and one by Haley Green. Union trying to get one more before the half. See the game adjustments that each coach tries to make, knowing they're going with the wind or against the wind here. I want to say thank you to Hideaway Pizza for their proud sponsorship of Union Soccer. Clock continues to tick down inside 1 minute to play. Throws it over the top. And she did not get to it in time, and it's going to eat up another 20 seconds. Short corner. Plays it out. And they're going to call a free kick. 14 seconds, 10 seconds to play now. She's going to back up, and Kari's going to take a run at this here. In the goal. Let's see, does he call that a goal or not? No goal on that one right there. So just robbed at the end but time. But Union Lady Redhawks with a dominant performance here in the first half. So we're going to take a break. Don't go anywhere. Grab your favorite snack and grab your favorite drink. Catch the second half with us here. It is homecoming at the U, and you're watching on UnionSportsNetwork.com.
We're athletes.
Coaches.
And your child's high school athletic trainer.
We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in Green Country.
Like you, we run.
And fish.
Hike.
And bike.
We enjoy the mountains.
and lakes.
So we know how important
Staying active is to you. Staying active is to you.
We're physicians.
and therapists
Our groundbreaking treatments
are helping you heal faster.
Helping you heal faster.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities.
More high schools
And more club teams than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
Personalized orthopedic care.
personalized orthopedic care.
treating the area's best teams.
And the athlete in all of us.
And the athlete in all of us.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Get $200 from TTCU when you open a new checking account with direct deposit. What would you buy with $200?
100 coloring books and a puppy.
Or maybe some groceries and a tank of gas? $200 from TTCU.
At Raising Cane's, we're huge football fans, but we're also fans of your local fundraisers and fun runs, small victories, and big ideas. And yes, even the neighborhood animal shelter. I was getting to that. Plus over 30,000 other partners in the communities we serve. When you order our hand-battered chicken fingers, craveable cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade to cheer on your home team, you're also supporting your hometown. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half. And your Union Lady Redhawks up 3-0. Ava Coates on a pair of goals. Haley Green on another one. And that took us to the break. So Savannah Green, Elena Trevino, and Haley Green, your three up top.
Stick around after the match if you are able. We are going to do our homecoming king and queen announcement, and we would like everybody to attend if possible.
Good job by Union to win that. Getting through the crowd is Elena Trevino. So in the first half, Union with too many strong balls into the corner. Here in the second half, everything should hold up a whole lot more. Nice clearance, and that's going to take off and run. The Sandite's got some speed up top. She's going to catch that right at the corner, but Kari Carino's going to stay right on top of her. Nice play back. She's going to cross that. Sand Springs struggling to get any type of people forward. Coming up on 37 minutes to play here, in Union up 3-0. Kicked out of bounds. Thank you to Matt McCoy and the folks at State Farm Insurance, proud supporters of Union Lady Soccer. Thank you to Hideaway Pizza, AAA Insurance, and Mike Thiessen, the Ellis Real Estate Team, and the folks at Keller Williams, the Main family, Performer One Solutions, Matt Moritor. Want to say thank you to Kirkpatrick Auto Sales, Hair Hygiene, and Julie Goodrow Photography. A lot of sponsors, but all that makes it possible for you to watch here on UnionSportsNetwork.com. Thank you to our producer, Andy Irwin, to our cameraman, Cody. Good job by Sand Springs. And a good shot. And Sand Springs can get any kind of numbers up top. Union going to have a lot more to do here in the second half. Knocks the ball out. Savannah tries to get around the corner and can't. Sophie on that one. Back to Elena. Kicks that long ways over. They're not going to track that down. Ball continues to bounce everywhere. Sand Springs continues to shoot, struggling to get into the box. Your midfield is Sophie Trevino, Elena Trevino, and Gracie Holmes. Union gonna, Sand Springs with the throw in. Big throw. Savannah's gonna get turned upfield. She's got a little bit of space. Good defense from, really good defense from Sand Springs. Job by Gracie Holmes. Job by Berkeley. Big switch. She was trying to get that to Paulo Lescano over there on the side. Out of bounds. Big kick up. Elena Trevino controls that back to Andrea. Sophie was just obliterated. She tried to get a little too cute with it. And Riley Barton is with another great save and a great shot by Sand Springs. So here in the early going, Sand Springs continues. That wind is posing another player almost as a threat, just keeping the ball moving in that direction. Riley Bartness with the good job there, Sand Springs. Oh, man, that was a rocket with left foot. Union's going to have to pay attention to that young lady. Her left foot is dynamite. Union trying to get it cleared. That's going to be out of bounds. Good ball up, trying to get Elena in the open field. So your top three are going to be Paula Lescano and the Green Girl sisters up top with Savannah and Haley. In the midfield, Elena Trevino, Sophie Trevino, and Gracie Holmes. Andrea Rivera, Berkeley, Cornegay, and then Kari Carino and Kennedy Alexander. Here's your group right now of Union's going to have to pay really close attention to number 10, Ava Watts. Make sure that she does not get loose. So far, they've done a good job of that. She's hit a couple balls that, with that wind, it's going to be swirling. Going to create some problems for. Oh, didn't quite hang up just enough. She's trying to get her team out. She's going to put that. Good job there. Wonderful job by Haley Green to intercept that, moving it forward. Back to Kennedy. Kennedy back to Soph. Haley Green just uses her body so well. Oh, and Elena Trevino couldn't get it settled down quickly enough. Kennedy Alexander on that. Plays it back up. There's Elena again. She's going to turn and go. Back to Soph. Back to Gracie. She hits one right there. 27 minutes to play here at the U, home of your Union Lady Redhawks, up 3-0. Pair of goals there by Ava Coates and one by Haley Green. Thank you to our game day sponsors in Matt McCoy, Hideaway Pizza, AAA Insurance, Mike Thiessen, and to Tracy Ellis and the Ellis Real Estate team at Keller Williams. 26-30 to play here in the first half. And that is going to go all the way out, and that's going to be a throw-in. Deep in the final third there for the Union Lady Redhawks. Sand Springs a little more lively here in the second half, getting a few more shots off on goal. Great job by Sophie. Plays Haley down in the corner. She lets it go out. It'll be a Sand Springs throw-in. Good job by Gracie Holmes. Little jig, do a little dance. All right, walking into the booth, I got assistant coach Matt Funk coming in. And Matt, good to see you tonight.
Good to see you, Bryn.
All right. So girls in a little bit of a dogfight tonight. They're up 3-0, but the second half, that wind is pretty tumultuous, and it's definitely being like a third player out on the field, just kind of giving them an extra, holding things up and throwing it down. And the goalie didn't come out. Oh, and Haley just get on the side of that, pushes it out wide. So from the coaching aspect, what do you think about the win like this?
Oh, it's terrible.
It's terrible.
Like, absolutely terrible. And like, whoever has it is going to have the momentum going forward because it's an uphill battle from here when you're against the wind.
Yeah, 100%. And so first half, all Union with the wind, and here in the second half, Union getting a little bit of a counter. But it has been a lot more Sand Springs here in the second half. And
it wouldn't be Oklahoma soccer, though, without the good old 25-mile-per-hour winds.
Yeah, so I know this is your first year here at Union, and, man, we're excited you're with us. We have not had one night that has not been gusting winds 20, 25, 30 miles an hour.
Yep.
And so here at the U, it seems to be a windy place. About what you expected from Sand Springs tonight?
I was expecting them to probably be a dogfight, especially with the wind. I have seen good things this second half. Like you said, that first half was all Union, but now I feel like Sand Springs has momentum. I mean, this is great soccer right here, great stuff, and then she's in.
Yeah, really good. It's Ava Watts running. She's the one you've got to be the most concerned with. She's got a dynamic left foot, and 23 minutes to play. Well, it's homecoming.
It is.
And what's the excitement over on the boys' side tonight? And the girls' side, you've been back in the back and been around the kids and the players, and it seems like they're pretty pumped up about homecoming.
They're pumped. We had a great senior night last night. Oh, bad pass. Yeah, we had a great senior night last Friday. Both sides enjoyed it. Both took care of business. And homecoming just want to get this last home game in. Both teams want to get a W. Both want to get ready for Putnam City on Friday and just take care of business before playoffs.
Yeah, so talk about the importance of winning these district games.
It's huge. I mean, with the tight on both sides, boys and girls, right now, from my understanding, I think there's a three-way tie for first place on the girls' side with Edmond, Jinx, and Union. So one game can be a huge difference.
Yeah.
And on the boys' side, we've learned that every game, no matter what, no matter who it is, you have to take it like it's your last. Now what we're in, we have to win no matter what. Have to win tonight, have to win Friday just to even see playoffs.
Got it. Yeah, very important. Sand Springs coming to town tonight. And, I know Sand Springs has a forward in Joel Hendricks, is someone you have to watch. He's a really good aerial player.
Yep.
But right now our message to the boys is it's better to blossom late than early.
Yeah.
It's better to have the formula, know what we're in now compared to what we were in February. You're a totally different team in February to come playoffs, come now.
Right.
So I think come now we know our formula, we know who goes best where, and I mean Combs was our center back for a while, and then last game got 3 assists. First game starting back up top. Just boom.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of know where we're at now.
Yeah, you're starting to kind of looks like you're starting to click on some different cylinders. One of the things I've noticed watching the girls play, watching the boys play is, when they get to dribbling a lot, you see everything bogged down and it doesn't move. The girls get to moving the ball, it starts really, funneling through that midfield up. Same thing on the boys. We can sit up here and we watch, and I imagine you guys come back and watch the same video that we're calling the game from, and you can see when they start just passing the ball, tiki-tacking it, there's no one in the state, I think, that can hang with what you guys bring to the table.
Oh, yeah, especially with our side-to-side play. I mean, you'll see the ball go from our right back to our left back all of a sudden. And then next thing you know, we're driving, it's 2v1 down the field, and a team's like, how did we go from one side to the other so quickly? But that's just the Union way.
Yeah.
Side-to-side movement, and let's let that ball do the work, and we break those teams down, break those lines, and next thing you know, a team's like, what do we do? How do we stop this team?
Right. So talk about the ability to play at the U like this and just have this kind of environment.
You got to have a lot of confidence. When the lights are on at the U, you got to be ready to go.
Yeah.
Because if you're not, you got
probably 15 guys ready to go right behind you. And that's the good thing about Union. We're so deep in depth that no matter who comes on, it's the same level of play, the hungry of the goal that they want. It's just great to have.
Yeah. So, you and I have been around the club world for a lot of years, and you get to know these guys and these ladies that are coaching, the girls' side, the men's side. And, after each game, I'm talking to them, or they're texting me or calling me after the games, and they're talking about just the intimidation of playing in a facility like this. And, man, my girls, my boys, they were in awe of how nice. And, we were here last year or 2 years ago, and, man, it's not like that where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And so, outside of Broken Arrow, who has a very similar, and there goes Savannah Green.
Oh, great defense, though. What a recovery.
Yeah, they've been big on the ball. But, outside of Broken Arrow, nobody has a facility like this with that kind of an atmosphere.
Especially with class. Union and Broken Arrow are very classy schools. Not saying other schools are not, but it's like when you come here, we make sure that you're going to enjoy it from the referee side to the parent side. Anyone who you are, we want you to make sure you remember coming to the U.
Yeah. Yeah, part of my job is to take care of the refs and provide them with whatever they need, and, hospitality, and take care of them. And they always tell me, man, we love coming. You guys take such good care of us. So,
man, they are just playing aggressive. Sand Springs is not going down without a fight.
Yeah, then that's Ava Watts right there. You got to be aware of her.
She split the gap. She's in.
Thank goodness that was on her right foot, ladies and gentlemen, because that left foot is a missile. All right, 18-12 to play here in the U, and your Union Lady Redhawks up 3-0. Ava Coates on a pair of goals in the first half, one via a header on a corner, and then one on a free kick from Kari Carino off of a Haley Green.
Oh, good touch in.
And she toe-poked it in, and then Haley got loose.
It's hard, though, when you're going against that wind. It's an uphill battle. Oh, rebound.
Oh, and a good clearance again. And that's what that wind is, again, going to end up doing for you. It's going to hold balls up coming to this south goal.
Yep.
And it's going to roll balls going to that north goal. Good job there by Sand Springs to get the goal kick. Well, he's Coach Matt Funk. I'm Brandon McCombs. You're watching on UnionSportsNetwork.com. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thanks to Matt McCoy and State Farm Insurance and Hideaway Pizza for being our game day sponsors. And it is always a fun time out here at the U. It is homecoming night in between games here in about 17 minutes. We will have the crowning of our king and queen.
Who do you think it is?
Well, I kind of already know. So, man, I would hate to – all of our listeners, I can't tell them. But
you can tell me, though.
I'll let you kind of look at it. And now everybody online is going, tell us.
Oh, yes. I love what I see right now.
Yeah, so just some good old-fashioned fun for the young boys and girls and the players. And so –
oh, man, whoever picked these picked some good winners.
So what you end up seeing is the girls vote for the boys.
Oh.
And the boys vote for the girls.
Man, Union's is so much fun.
Yeah, so
I learn something new every day, believe it or not.
I can only imagine. I've been around a long time, and I feel like I still learn something every day.
My joke with the boys is like, Funk, how do you not know this? I'm like, boys, as soon as I get here, I find out just as much as you do.
That's right. I can only imagine. All right, 16 minutes to play, and Union still clinging to a 3-0 lead. Sand Springs desperately trying to find something. Haley Green's gotten loose a couple times. We'll see if they can continue to slow that down.
Some big games tonight, though, overall, not just us, though.
Yeah, so, one of the games I know that you guys are really paying a close attention to is going to be that Edmond North and Enid game.
Yep.
And, it's at Enid. Enid is very tough at home. It's tough to travel 2.5 hours.
Coach Paula already gave me the assignment to watch the game on the bench. So I'll be watching that and our game. So
very good.
We're in it. But I think we should, no matter what, if we take care of business this whole week, I think, like Coach Paula is saying right now, we just got to get to the dance. And then we're back to 0-0.
Yep.
Everyone's on the same level. No matter who you are, we're all level.
Well, and that's the fun part of it.
And it also helps that you have 5 stars.
Yeah.
So that intimidation factor goes into effect. That's why I tell my freshmen, the freshman boys, they don't know that they still sometimes forget they're playing with, at the U. Like, they made this team, that they have to understand that they are now the ones next up. They got to wear that with pride, be the confidence.
Yeah, I talked in the first half. We've got on the girls' side here. You're talking about Sophie Trevino, Cynthia Solis, Gracie Holmes, Kennedy Alexander. They're all freshmen, and they're all logging lots of minutes. And sometimes you just think, man, I don't see the field until I'm a junior, senior, but that's not always the case.
No.
And when your number's called, you got to be ready to perform and step up.
Yep, absolutely. That's my message right now. Like, all these freshmen are just dying for some time because, a few of them maybe, like, I know the fan favorite Santiago.
Yeah.
Everyone's loving Santiago, and he does the little things right. And that's what we tell the freshmen. It's not about doing the big things. Do the little things. Play the Union way. Do the Union way. If you're doing that, then you will get your time. You'll get your moments.
Yeah, Santiago Delgado's been spectacular coming off the bench and getting a few minutes here and there. Cadu Alfonso.
Yeah. Cadu Alfonso.
Yep.
We call him Cadu. Yep. He's our good freshman captain. Another fan favorite is Javier Cruz.
Yep.
Salsa man was what we call him because that man loves to dance.
Does he?
Yeah, especially with the soccer ball at his feet. So this freshman class, I tell them all the time, we got about, I think, 17 to 15 freshmen, just like 15 to 17 seniors right now.
Yep.
Could be the next big thing.
So, listening to senior night last Friday, listening, and I was calling the names down on the field, and, things that they enjoyed, memories they made, people that they want to say a special thank you to. And, it seems like on the bus going to and from games has to be the most fun because whether it was the men or the women, they all talked about it. And, you're on those bus rides. Tell our listeners what goes on that makes it so fun.
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know.
Sometimes I put my AirPods in and just zone out because the things that they are just going on back there, you just think it's a party.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even realize, like, how are they just – I hope they save the energy for the game with sometimes what you hear back there. And then on the way home, it's party again after you take that win, wanting to just enjoy that moment with your team because – me and the seniors, we had a moment about a few months ago when it was their senior pictures. I told them to hold up 10 fingers. I said, that's how many Tuesdays we got left. And it doesn't really hit them until, now they have one more home game left.
Right.
And then all of a sudden it just goes by that fast.
Yeah.
Once off season's the worst because it goes by so long.
Yeah.
But once February gets here,
it's on like Donkey Kong.
May's here. That's why I couldn't believe they did you parents like that with senior night on Friday, prom the next day.
I know.
That must have been brutal.
Let me tell you, it was an emotional roller coaster.
Oh, man.
My kid borrowed my car for prom. I got in it Monday to go to work, and there was glitter all over it. I was like, who's wearing glitter in my car? So I ended up taking his car, and he ended up vacuuming it out for me. Smart kid.
Yep.
All right, 11:35 to play here at the U. Union up 3-0.
It looks like Sand Springs traveled light. I'm only counting about 13 to 14 players over there, unless they're getting taped up somewhere. Interesting. We might help out Union with our 25-man roster.
Good footwork there. Yeah, I think the realization that this is the last home game until maybe a playoff game like a semifinal or something before we can see it again on the boys' side and the girls' side probably. Due to how many home games we've had, they're going to be hard to get one during the playoffs. And then because my son said, hey, their anniversary edition of Return of the Jedi's next week. I said, we got soccer. And he goes, it's dead week. He goes, we got to go to this Star Wars movie. Berkeley on the nice overlap.
Great ball.
She unloads it. Good defense again. Sand Springs hanging very, very tough. Got nothing to hold their heads down about tonight. They have played spectacular.
Good ball. Play one more over. There she is. Oh, unlucky.
Yeah. She tried to get it over to sister Savannah, and Haley could not quite make it.
Oh, Brandon, I forgot to say congrats. I heard Blitz is joining ECNL now.
They are. We got our ECNL contract this week, and We've been working on that for about 3 years. So it's the RL for the boys. So you got to do that for a few years before you pop into the big leagues.
Yep. Hey, we need it. Oklahoma soccer is – I think people need to realize how big we are. Last year, I also went to Alabama, and all 4 teams just dominated. I didn't realize how good Oklahoma really was until you go to a tournament like that.
Yeah, so, a couple years back, back in 21, the 04 boys at Blitz, they won the MPL national title. Mm-hmm. And just a few weeks after that, myself and Coach Larkin, we took the 05 EA squad, and we won the national championship, which we have a few guys on our team here for my son. And,
I was on there.
Yeah. Just the ability to, you see and talk to these guys from other states, and they're like, boys from Oklahoma got it going on. Mm-hmm. And so the guys from WSA, they won last year.
Yep.
And that was big. And this year.
Yep, they went back to back.
Yep.
Coach Tyler Campo always has a good little squad with him.
Yep. And, they dominated in that this year.
Always nice to have Gian and Eric on your team.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get there. Good, that's their ball. Man, Sand Springs is not going down without a fight.
No, I love to see just the grit. And, again, number 10 here, Ava Watts, she's been a beast all night, just running through. I've been impressed with the win of 50-50 balls that they've continued to win. So knocking that out of bounds. And so I know you walked through the crowd to get up here. We can hear it from in here. It seems like it's really loud down there.
Oh, it's loud. Yeah, they're in it. When I first and no matter what at Union, you're here when you hear the crowd. Like, that's the good thing about not being in a football stadium. You can have everyone in one little spot. It makes it seem like there's 100 people here.
Yeah.
Or you can just bring your lawn chair and sit outside the fence line.
Yeah. Our athletic director, Miss Emily Barkley, she sits right behind the goal there in her little chair, and she says it's a great view of the whole field.
Oh, yeah. Best seat in the house.
All right, well, Ava Coates with 7:45 is finally checking back into the game. She had a very extended rest. See if she can net one more here in the last 7 minutes to complete her hat trick tonight.
I think if you put one more, Sand Springs they'll feel it. If they get one, then the momentum's right back. Even with just 7 minutes left, there's still hope.
Good job, Kendi Alexander.
So, Brent, I have to ask, since you are a senior parent, what was your best moment last Friday at senior night?
About 14, 15 weeks ago, I had a total knee replacement. So my wife said that I walked all the way to the center without limping.
Yep.
So I remember that because I was getting drilled about it. I thought, to me it's special. I've been with the Booster Club and the president now. Been 8 years as the president, 9 years being here. It has been so exciting to be a part of all of them. I even stuck around 1 year when I didn't have a kid because Jefferson was coming the next year. Mm-hmm. And, they all kind of have their own special thing to them. And just the kids, I remember a couple years back, all the kids, they didn't call me Mr. McCombs. They called me Mr. McCorn. And I was like, where did that come from? And it was Chris Barrera that did that to me. And I saw him a few weeks back, and I think it was the Bigsby game. He was sitting right in front of me in the stands. He turned around and he said, Mr. McCorn. And I said, dude, it's McCombs. And he goes, you'll always be McCorn to me.
That's awesome.
And, it's things like that. You build relationships with the kids. And, last week it was so exciting just to see. I feel like it was just yesterday that they were all freshmen and joining the team.
Yeah.
And, they getting through and growing. And, this is a group that had to deal with the COVID and their sophomore year.
Good passing by Union. Yep, COVID had to be a difficult year for that 23 class.
What a ball. Nobody could get on the end of it. They're going to stick that. Boom.
You know what my favorite part was last week?
What's that?
When our goalie almost hit a free kick.
Oh, I tell you what, we watched that. Our producer pulled that back up, and he said it was just inches. It bounced at an angle coming backwards instead of bouncing down. But, yeah, he almost just stuck that, didn't he?
Yep. We told him from now on, if it's inside the 18,
It's his.
Oh man.
So
yeah, he's got a dynamic leg. He's good.
I couldn't believe it. I thought they were joking when they said
let him take it.
Come take it, because the JV game, they had a goalkeeper go take a PK, and he missed it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, oh great, here we go again.
Yeah, well, and you know, Cameron's such a good young man.
Oh, the best.
Just quality, you know, on the pitch, off the pitch, and it was exciting.
Me and him actually had a joke because I told him being against Union for so long, he was my least favorite player.
Oh, I bet.
Because he was the best. And I was like, it's hard to beat the best. And now I got him on my team.
Now you like it.
I love it.
Oh, good ball.
Come on,
oh, she
dude.
can't quite get to it. Man. Knocks it out.
Sand Springs is running out of gas, though.
Yeah, Kari's going to pick that up, knock it back. Intercepted. Good job by Andrea. They're just going to clear that one. A good sequence of passing again.
I think Sand Springs has held most possession this half.
Yeah, they've trying, you know, I think their coaching staff's going to look back at this game and realize they had moments where they had great push up the field, good counters, but they were countering when there was 3 or 4 of them versus about 6 or 7 of the
boys soccer ball on the field.
Knocks it out. You know, they'd get a counter and there'd be just like that one. There's 3 of them pushing forward, but there's 6 Lady Redhawks back.
Yep.
And it's been that way the entire night. And that's so hard to.
Here's some momentum. Man. Yeah, it's hard going against this wind.
Yeah, it's going to be really hard. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of this game, right off the head, we're going to have the homecoming court crown the king and queen of the soccer coronation. So make sure you stick around for that. And then right after that, it'll be game time with Sand Springs live here at the U. And you're in stored for a great game with the boys. Your Lady Redhawks right now taking care of business 3-0. Ava Coates with 2 in the first half. And Haley Green stick one in from the outside the 18 to make it 3. And that is all the scoring we've had tonight. With 2:22 to play, the Redhawks are up. Savannah Green on the corner. A little short. Plays it back. This is going back post.
Good fake.
Oh, goes back post and unfortunately didn't make the back post, made the front post right where the keeper was. 1:55 to play and Union is up 3-0 over. Now that is not, you haven't seen a lot of that tonight. Oh, and
That was a hard tackle.
Yeah, that was, they're going to call that, and
I think she took cleats straight to the gut.
Straight to it. And they're going to call timeout here. So they're going to wait to call the coach on. It looks like she may jump up. So 1:36 to play. We got a brief timeout here before the clock starts ticking again.
Tomorrow she's going to have a perfect imprint of cleats right there.
Yeah, she may see that before she goes to bed tonight.
Oof.
Looks like that's Ava Watts that's getting up. I believe she is a junior, so we get to see her again next year. She's a special player. So let me ask you, the new Oilers indoor football.
I want to go.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
we should make a team event about
I'm thinking about taking my next Saturday. They have a home game, the 29th.
Oh, okay.
And I heard if the ball goes in the stands, you get to keep it.
Yep.
We need to create one night at the U that if the ball goes in the stands, you get to keep it.
Oh, we're in trouble. We already have like maybe 10 soccer balls as it is. We always start the season with 50 and wind up with 10.
All right, the clock continues to tick. It's started again, and it's 1:25 to play here at the U. And your Union Lady Redhawks holding on to a 3-0, and they're gaining possession.
It's a good way to finish homecoming out right here.
Elena Trevino lightning in
There
a
she
bottle.
is. This is
And
it.
this is going to do it. It's going to cap it. And a
Oh.
great stop by the keeper. And
Double
another
save.
stop by the keeper. Haley Green gets stuffed. And then here comes Ava Watts, and she's got some wheels.
Just push to, big tackle.
Oh, and they get through again. Just so many Lady Redhawks.
That was a great save by the keeper. Oh, got in her way.
Hit Kari right in the back. There's Sophie Trevino. She's going to play that over the top. Gracie Holmes, lots of speed. And that's probably going to do it with about 15 seconds to play here.
The Union's trying to hurt for some reason. I think they're trying to get max points. If you get 4, it's max points. Oh, just one.
And that's going to do it tonight at the U. Your Union Lady Redhawks win 3-0. So, Coach Funk, any takeaways?
Get the win.
Get the win.
Get the win, definitely. Use that wind. Definitely make sure that next half you're against the wind. Everything on the ground.
On the ground.
Nothing long.
That's going to be it. Well, stick around. We'll have homecoming coming up in just a moment. After that, the boys kick off, and Sand Springs is in the house here at the U. You've been watching on UnionSportsNetwork.com. and gentlemen, to the